Bro, we gotta do the Easter egg.
Alright, I'm down. How do we do it?
Okay, so first things first, we gotta turn on the power.
It's simple enough, I guess.
And after that, it's onto the boat. So there's 3 parts we need to acquire. The handle, the base of the motor, and the propeller. Grab this. Once the motor is completely built, we make our way over to Kevin's island.
Who the fuck is Kevin?
Dude, Kevin Smith. He's locked up in the house on the hill. We'll have to engage in conversation with him to start the Easter egg.
I'm gonna blast him down.
Whoa, wait! After we're done talking to him, it's on to building the wonder weapons. There's a bucket of nasty sausages just beside the toilet in the bathroom of the house. We're gonna want to acquire those.
Oh! Ew, what for?
It's quite simple, actually. There's 3 deer heads in different locations of the map. 1 in the Bear Lake cabins, 1 in the mess hall, and 1 in the main house. We'll need to fling the sausages at them, but in order to do that, we need to take a bunch of drugs to be able to interact with them. Alright. After our trip's begun, we take sausages and throw them at the deer heads. They'll fly off the wall and we shoot them until they disappear, leaving behind a strange symbol for us to collect. You see that little symbol? You pick this symbol up. Boom. We'll do that for all 3 of the deer heads.
What do the symbols do?
They unlock a cabinet full of crossbows in the main house called the Flat. These are the wonder weapons.
Alright, that doesn't seem that bad.
Well, that's because we're not done. They need to be upgraded before the boss fight to turn this into this. To do that, there's tiny glowing wooden animal statues hidden around the map. We'll need to sniff them out and collect them. Each animal statue has a different effect on your crossbow once you upgrade it. After we find the statues, we'll want to place them on the speakers at the Rave. Our job now is to kill zombies directly in front of them to charge them. Once they're charged, we'll pick them up and take them to their corresponding spots, which are basically the giant versions of them in different parts of the map. Yeah, right here. We put them down at the spot and we'll have to kill zombies around them with the Vlad in order to charge them again. But to be able to do that without dying, since the crossbows are explosive, we need a perk called Bomb Stoppers to stop us from taking damage from explosives.
So, all that's really necessary?
Yes, it really is necessary. Once they're charged, we just pick them up and then our crossbows are upgraded. Now we can finally move on to the Easter egg.
I thought that was part of the Easter egg.
No, it just makes it easier for us.
Oh.
First step is to head over to this part of the Rave and we pick up the photo. What it is, I'm not exactly sure, but we take it to this giant bonfire pit and put it on the ground. We'll start tripping immediately, but our goal is to knock the arms off of the zombies to fill up the photo with zombie arm energy, I suppose. After we knock off enough zombie arms, the photo will be charged and we can activate it to spawn the Slasher. The Slasher. He's the main antagonist of this map. He'll be pissed and strong, so we'll have to gun him down before he kills us. After that, we pick up the photo and then head back to Kevin to speak to him once again. Then, it's on to the next step, which is literally a repeat of the previous step. Except instead of zombie arms, you're blowing up their legs with a balloon trap made out of special crystals. Then, we activate the photo, melt the Slasher, pick it up, and head back to Kevin for another lovely conversation.
Why are we always talking to Kevin?
I don't really know, but it doesn't matter because we're almost done. After speaking to Kevin again, we collect the last piece of the puzzle, a human skull found in the drain in the basement of the house. For this challenge, we'll need to get headshots. May sound easy, but the area it's required to be completed in is a mess.
Bro,
Please watch your back, bro. Look at you, bro. Please watch your back, bro. That's what I'm saying. After we complete the challenge, we kill the Slasher, again, and then grab the head. Now the only thing left to do is buckle up, slam a water, tell your mom you love her, because it's time for the boss fight. To activate the fight, we press these buttons at the same time in the basement, and then head back to the boat where Kevin will be waiting for us. Once we hop on, there's no turning back. Kevin will monologue about some stuff and then start wigging out. He'll fall into the lake and transform into the big Slasher, which will start the fight. There's 3 glowing skulls placed around the island. We need to kill zombies near them to fill them up with zombie souls. We'll run massive trains and then kill them all, filling up the skulls until they turn light blue. Once we complete all 3 skulls, a glowing circle on the ground will appear. We'll need to lead the Slasher onto the circle and shoot him when a glowing part on his body appears. This will send us into the second stage of the fight, which is shooting glowing symbols that appear on different parts of his body. Once we do that enough, he'll be stunned, and then retreat to the top of the house. At this point, a green circle will spawn on the island. We'll need to get to it quickly so that we do not burn alive by the fire that's now engulfing the beach. Skeletons will spawn, but we can dispatch them easily with the crossbows. After we do that, it's a repeat of the whole fight. We'll do the skulls again, lead the Slasher to the circle, shoot the symbols on his body, hide in the green circle, and repeat one final time. After the last filling of the skulls and shooting of the symbols, he'll be vulnerable. At this point, we'll just light him up like a Christmas tree until he perishes under the weight of our barrage. After which he'll spawn a soul key, which you need to grab to activate the ending cutscene, therefore completing the Rave in the Redwoods Easter egg, which causes for a little celebration. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And that's pretty much it. So, you got all that?